'Twas the night before winter, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, except for one mouse. The presents were wrapped and placed on the table with care, in hopes that our answers in tarot would be there. Oh, hello there! Happy holidays, and welcome to a cozy little seasonal reading to help get us ready for winter solstice. It's quite chilly today, so why don't we sit next to this warm cup of hot cocoa and befriend some gingerbreads while we take a look into 3 holiday gift boxes for clues into what you may expect this winter. So to start, we have this Merry Nutty Christmas gift box for pile 1. For pile 2, we have a Merry and Bright red and green plaid gift box. And for pile 3, we have a Dear Happy Holidays gift box. So which holiday gift will you open this winter? Each choice contains a surprise tarot card inside, and if you'd like to see the card picking process for this, the timestamps will be listed below along with your chosen piles. So feel free to pause the video as you decide on the gift box you wish to unwrap this season. And when you are ready, I will see you in your reading. Hello, Pile 1. If you chose this Merry Nutty Christmas gift box, then let's see what winter has in store for you this season. You got the 2 of Pentacles. With the 2 of Pentacles, this winter feels like you will have plenty to do, from responsibilities to manage and decisions to make. You will be deciding on how you are going to spend or allocate your time and resources, as there are things that will need to be prioritized over the other. You could also be considering how you are going to invest or increase your wealth, or what the best course of action will be to keep things balanced and moving in the direction that you want them to. Some of you will need to decide if you are ready for a relationship, a responsibility that presents itself to you, or if you need to put yourself first right now. So with that in mind, let's set the table with more cards and look at this energy in more detail. Alright, you got the 7 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. Looking at your cards, There will be something that will require your immediate attention. A decision you put a lot of time and resources into could be at risk, and you will see the need to either let it go or be assertive and steadfast in order to protect what this is. You may not know exactly what to do, but will rely on instinct and what feels right to you. Whatever you may face, consider your options carefully in order to prevent or minimize any negative outcomes and losses from occurring. Some of you may be offered a solution or a good opportunity that you will feel compelled to take amidst all the opposition, uncertainty, and frustration. It is up to you to decide if it's worth taking, but with there being a need to stand your ground and protect what matters to you, it's important to remain cautious and feel things out first. Whenever you are unsure, consider what your priorities are and remain steadfast and creative in your approach. You may also find yourself in a bit of a rut, looking back and regretting your past decisions. That makes you feel that if you only saw the signs, you would have done things differently. Or you're frustrated that things didn't go as you wanted them. As you embark forward, consider what you've learned from your experience and how you can create more stability in your future pursuits. Alright, so let's take a look at your oracle cards. From the Winter Solstice Oracle deck, you got Holly with Possibility. And from the Daily Dose of Coffee deck, you got Investment. With Holly, consider the possibility of the opportunities and investments that you are thinking of making. Ask yourself what has potential, is realistically achievable, and will see favorable results. With the holly berries being poisonous and the leaves being covered in spines, there is a need to protect yourself and your resources, especially when there are risks involved. So you may need to be a little prickly to deter and keep unwanted people from overstepping their boundaries or trying to persuade you into a decision that you don't feel confident making. So overall, I feel like the gift this season is you having the opportunity to prioritize your time and resources towards what is most important to you right now. Something may require your immediate attention along the way, and you will have to figure out a course of action to maintain the situation. So it is important to trust your instincts to decide what is worth fighting for and investing your time and resources in. Consider all of the possibilities around you before you make a decision, especially where there are risks involved. Ask yourself what is possible for you at this time, and what can you do to achieve it. So that's all that I see in your reading for this season. If you enjoyed it or found it insightful, consider giving the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more future readings. Happy holidays, and until next time, bye! Hello, Pile 2! If you chose this merry and bright red and green plaid gift box, then let's see what winter has in store for you this season. You have the Magician. With the Magician, you are a wizard, dear friend, because you may find things going your way as you feel more empowered and equipped with what you need to make something a reality. Some of you will be discovering your potential and developing your abilities and skills further, while others are ready to utilize them in their endeavors. There is an opportunity being unwrapped here where you will see more successful outcomes from the efforts and intentions that you set. You may find inspiration or inspire others at this time. As more people will be drawn to you, be careful of those who approach you with ulterior motives and who would want to use you and your success. So with that in mind, let's set the table with more cards and look at this energy in more detail. Alright, you got the Ten of Cups, the Hermit, and the Eight of Swords. Looking at your cards, there is a feeling that you will be finding warmth and light this winter in the company of loved ones. You've been distant, trying to figure things out, as some of you have been in a dark place and unable to break free from a situation or mindset that has kept you from moving forward and enjoying life. Some of you may find yourself having to find peace with a personal or relationship issue that resurfaces or presents itself to you. You could be enlightened with a truth that you were kept in the dark about or had a hard time acknowledging. This is a time for you to become self-empowered and come to terms with the reality of your situation. You may ask yourself if you are really happy and content with how things are and what you can do to improve your situation and well-being. There's also a possibility of being reunited with someone close to you that you haven't seen in a long time. You could be wanting to reconnect and deepen that bond again. For some of you, you will feel there is too much going on this season that you need to retreat away into some you time. But there's a reminder to be careful not to expect things to resolve itself or fall into denial of the truth. I can't help but feel like your cards are counting down to an event, or if you are expecting something soon, because you have the Ten of Cups, the ninth card from the Major Arcana, and the Eight of Swords. Considering that the Magician utilizes all the elements, I wonder if you would have the Seven of Pentacles next in this sequence, since the Hermit feels very wands-like. With the Seven of Pentacles, you could be anticipating a harvest coming in or becoming aware of what you need because it looks like you will have more than enough satisfaction this winter. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. From the Winter Solstice Oracle deck, you got Knight with Intuition. And from the Daily Dose of Coffee deck, you got Insight. With the Knight card, you will need to rely on your intuition to gain insight to what you feel about the messages you are receiving from everything and everyone around you as you seek to uncover the truth that is hard for you to see. If you need more insight about something, consider asking those close to you for advice or setting an intention before bed, and then see what dreams or confirmations come to you at this time. So overall, I feel like the gift this season is you finding enlightenment and warmth in your situation. What was difficult for you to see will be put in front of you to examine carefully as you look to figure out if you are really happy and content with how things are, and what you can do to improve your situation and well-being. This will be a time of empowerment for you as you will be getting equipped to make something happen, so try to gain as much insight as you can and trust your intuition to help guide you. Some of you may also be expecting a harvest of goodies to come in this season. So that's all that I see in your reading for this season. If you enjoyed it or found it insightful, consider giving the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more future readings. Happy holidays, and until next time, bye! Hello, Pile 3. If you chose this Dear Happy Holidays gift box, then let's see what winter has in store for you this season. You got the Two of Wands. With the Two of Wands, this winter, you will be at the crossroads deciding your next course of action. You may already see where you or a current situation is headed and will need to plan ahead and figure out how you are going to handle this. An opportunity may come along that will help you get closer to achieving your goal in mind. For some of you, this is a time where you will want to put things together to create something unique for yourself. The visuals with a town up ahead also makes me feel that some of you may be looking to find opportunities in another place. So with that in mind, let's set the table with more cards and look at this energy in more detail. Alright, you got the Five of Wands, the Chariot, and the Nine of Wands. Looking at your cards, the decision you are making feels like it has to do with a toxic and difficult situation that is overwhelming and slowly taking its toll on you. This issue appears to involve people who have proven to be difficult to deal with, untrustworthy, or just very chaotic and disrespectful of your boundaries. For some of you, they may be so loud and disruptive that you can't focus. This situation may have you feeling boxed in and unable to expand and grow, or unable to enjoy a peace of mind. You may be looking for transportation or a way out of this. Whether these experiences and encounters are intentional or not, you will need to hold your ground and do your best with the situation at hand. Going forward with a course of action won't be an easy path. You may have to walk this alone and experience resistance or setbacks along the way. But if you are serious in your desire for change, this is a time where you will need to trust in the process and persevere even though it looks difficult at first, as you will see success in overcoming this situation. When you feel that you are reaching your limit and emotions are high, be careful with fighting fire with fire, as this can escalate things further. You will need to maintain control over your thoughts and emotions as you seek to resolve this problem. Calmly consider how you would address this issue and what your best course of action is for a peaceful outcome. Keep your actions aligned with the goal you have in mind. Alright, so let's take a look at your oracle cards. From the Winter Solstice Oracle deck, you got Tree with Tradition. And from the Daily Dose of Coffee deck, you got Serenity. With the Tree card, consider the tree that stands strong and resilient in its natural environment, even through the harshness of winter. This is a time to stand firmly rooted in your values and what you believe in as you persevere through this season. Serenity and peace is very much needed in your situation, and you may find this in what you know and are familiar with at this time. You may consider activities and places that help give you a breath of fresh air away from all of the noise and stress that is going on around you. So overall, I feel like the gift this season has to do with transportation and the means for you to overcome and head out of an unwanted situation. You will be deciding how you are going to handle this chaotic and toxic situation that is happening around you, and there will be an opportunity available for you to do so. You will need to remain in control of the situation, as you may run into resistance and setbacks along the way. But as long as you stand your ground and persevere, you will see success in your efforts to find serenity and peace at last. So that's all that I see in your reading for this season. If you enjoyed it or found it insightful, consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel for more future readings. Happy holidays, and until next time, bye!